Well, that didn't take long. Shannon Sharpe putting out a statement early this morning on IG claiming that this is a shakedown.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown.
You ain't lying. That's right.
I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted JayZ. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly, on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys.
Yeah, Shannon speaking from the heart to his friends, loved ones, and of course his fans. Letting people know that, hey, I didn't do this, and I know that this is a shakedown. They're trying to get some money from me because of a certain situation that I had with a young lady.
Now, Jane Doe did state that their relationship was initially consensual.
And you could tell it's a setup. Why would you record the phone calls unless you're trying to get something in the end?
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like...
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
And it's crazy to me. And then that was put out by Tony Busby. Now, that wasn't his sex tape, okay? I don't want YouTube to block me, or better yet, give me a copyright strike by showing a sex tape. No, that was an audio tape that Tony Busby put out in defense of Shannon Sharpe actually putting out some text messages.
Sharpe fired back, posting alleged texts from the woman in the lawsuit on social media. One of them reads, "I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're effing me." Another, "I know you miss this big juicy ass, $25,000 for each cheek." And here's another alleged text, "You better crave it, cuz you're gonna be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me." The rest are way too spicy. I don't know what's left.
Now, those text messages are the light ones. Those are the ones that we can actually read on the air. Now, he did put out some more graphic ones. And as you can see, it seems to that she was the aggressor. She was the one instigating to Shannon, telling him what she likes. And it sounds like Shannon, hey, that's what you're into, my brother? Hey, more power to you. But as you read those text messages, it seems as though that she's setting them up, especially when you listen to the audio call. So Tony Busby and this young lady, hey, they know what they're doing. They laid the trap. And Shannon, my brother, you fell right into it. Now you got to prove your innocence. And that's what another thing that I have an issue with. If Shannon did what you said he did, young lady, he needs to go to criminal court and be put under the jail, not civil court.
Now, this new complaint against Sharpe is asking for a minimum of $50 million from Sharpe. It's currently filed as a civil case with no criminal consequences attached to it. Despite the case being within the statute of limitations, the plaintiff is only seeking monetary gain.
Tony Busby wants that money. And Shannon Sharpe is correct when he says that Tony Busby only wants to take down black celebrities.
This just in, the Texas attorney who targeted Sean Diddy Combs with dozens of civil lawsuits on behalf of John and Jane Doe's allegedly victimized by the music mogul has a new target in his sights, NFL legend Shannon Sharpe.
But Tony Busby, hey, you should have learned your lesson from JayZ.
JayZ is once again fighting back against attorney Tony Busby, who represented a woman that accused the rapper of rape, only for that lawsuit to be dismissed.
From that incident with JayZ, you should be like, man, I don't want to touch anything else like this, because you can't practice law in New York City no more. So I guess you still could practice law in Las Vegas. Something ain't right with this case, and you should know that. But just like Shannon Sharpe said, you out for the money. It's a shakedown. But Shannon said that, hey, he's going to fight. And my brother, I hope you come out on the other side with your name intact, because that's all you're going to have. Because in the public eye, to some people, you're going to be guilty. They're already saying that you're guilty. And we don't even know the ins and outs of this situation. So hopefully you'll come out on the other side. I'm not going to say clean, but at least with your name intact. And another thing that I'm glad that you did, I'm glad you put her name out, because if she can drag your name through the mud, her name should be dragged through the mud at the same time as yours.
The accuser listed as Jane Doe in the filing was identified as Gabriella Zuniga by Sharpe's defense lawyer Lanny J. Davis, officially putting a spotlight on the woman who initially wished to remain anonymous.
And let the chips fall where they may, and let's find out who's really telling the truth. But let me know down in the comments what y'all thought about Shannon Sharpe's statement and the video in general. The man on the street wants to know.